don't think you have to work today. All right. Are they there? Yeah, they're there. Okay, we have been talking about this morning that the Emmy Awards are on Sunday, and who better to watch cover the Emmy Awards, in my opinion, than Joan Rivers and Melissa Rivers?
The best.
Yay!
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you guys?
We are wonderful. We are looking forward to 6 to 8
Oh boy, Joan. Oh
She's been
boy.
drinking already.
Oh, you want to start all over? You're looking for
Pre-show 6 to 8 TV Guide channel. Go to tvguide.com to find out on which of our 2,000 cable stations you can find us.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, Melissa, we just talked to my father a little bit earlier. Do you find as life goes on that maybe your mom, I know with my dad, they get a little bitchier?
You know, my mom stays in my house.
Oh.
I'm like not going to answer that because I don't want to get smothered in my sleep.
Joan, do you find you get a little bitchier?
I find the only good thing about age, the only good thing, is you just say, who cares? I'm going to say what I think.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think that works very well for me for comedy and works very well for us, again, on the red carpet.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It's all been done to me. I've been fired. I've been hired. I've been broke. I've been, screw it.
I love her.
She's funny.
Now, do you ever get nervous that maybe somebody's just going to, come up and club you if you don't like their outfit?
Yes, and you're always hoping that'll happen. What could be better than somebody giving you a good whack on camera? Fabulous.
Yeah, as long as it happens live, it's all good.
Right. But do you guys...
Don't do it during commercial where it's just a waste.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you guys worry a lot about what you're going to wear because you know that if you judge others, you have to be wearing something great?
Yes, I get very nervous, and I always feel I'm looking very fat, and that it makes me very unhappy every year.
Yeah, you're fat, Joan.
Yeah.
Please.
You guys look great always.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice.
No, they do. They look great when they're out there because they cut everybody down so hard they have to.
I know.
You have to try to look good, Melissa. We spend time figuring out what we're going to wear.
Yeah, and then there you are. You start at the beginning. It's a long day. When do you guys start?
We have our final rehearsal starts at about 9 a.m.
Oh.
Our final read-through, so then it gets loaded into prompter and such.
Oh, man. And they're just
Wow.
all day long. Just
And then
these-
they bring you out on the carpet early, and that's awful because we're 2 hours pre-show, so it's really hot when you get out there. Yeah. And you stand there and you watch your makeup melt.
Yeah, I'd want to wear flats. I don't know. Are you guys going to wear, heels?
Of course, we always. I always say I'm not going to wear heels. I'm not going to wear heels, and I always do.
I'd wear tennis shoes. I'll tell you that right now. Do you have a few celebrities that won't come by and talk to you guys?
No, what's interesting is it's always third or fourth down on whatever hit show that's way too important or too busy to talk to us.
Right, but
It's never the lead.
But it's nobody that chooses, hey, I don't like them. I'm not coming to see them.
Oh, that would be everybody then.
I mean, since the TV Guide channel and this whole conception of you guys, doing the red carpet thing, did you find that you've made enemies?
Very few. And the enemies you've made are enemies that are morons.
Yeah.
That Russell Crowe isn't going to talk to me. I've been saying for years he's an idiot. And then he throws the phone at somebody's head.
How happy were you? Were you
But it
just
wasn't
happy?
you.
You were like, yes!
Yes, and the guy got like $4 million. I'm only sorry he didn't hit me at one point.
Yeah, and now you might not be able to film here and stuff. It's a whole drama.
He'll get off.
Oh, he'll get off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, but he'll do something else. Bad is bad. You know that.
Now, what do you think about the Kenny Chesney, Renee Zellweger? They're divorcing. It was announced today, and it's due to fraud.
Well, they
Due to what?
Fraud.
Yeah.
Saying what? Because we haven't had a chance. We've been up doing radio all morning. We don't even know.
It says fraud was as the reason for the breakup, but they didn't elaborate.
fraud.
They were at our house all yesterday, and we didn't. Melissa, tell the truth.
We were trying.
Those crazy kids.
We talked it all out as a group. We had Dr. Phil over,
Right?
And it was at an impasse.
Fraud.
And we went to fraud. So who?
Do you think he's a homo?
No, who? Oh, I know this is horrible grammar. Who frauded whom?
She's saying he frauded her.
Yeah.
Like, what, is he already married? Does he have a second family?
We're
No.
thinking he's gay.
Yeah, their first marriage for both of them.
so maybe he's gay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so, because then there's hope for so many of my friends.
I'm going to start
so
working the phones this morning to get to the bottom
I'm
of it.
telling you, aren't you glad I gave you some gossip this morning?
You know how many gay friends of mine I'm going to try to fix up? Because they didn't mention it last night.
Yeah, fraud. Absolute, positively fraud. Now, Melissa, you had that happen to you, didn't you?
Fraud?
Fraud?
Yeah.
Is that what you call a marriage busting up?
Yes, I like it now. It's the new...
Yes, I've been a victim of fraud.
Yeah, because I have too, and I like it. And it sounds like, we're the victims, and I like that.
I do too, because anytime I can blame my own screw-ups on someone else,
Yes.
is a good thing.
That is something new I've started my own self. I used to look at me and think, what have I done? Not anymore. I just point fingers.
You know what? And I've been a long-time listener, and I've heard you run through these phases, and I'm glad you and I are now in sync on this.
And by the way...
Why be introspective?
Let me just tell you that...
Introspective causes trouble.
Let me just tell you that, Melissa, on Danny's Sunday night show you did here at Star, you were the last guest, and you drove him over the edge, and that's why.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that you ended it for him.
Apparently I did.
Yeah.
But I heard the night before there was a bit of an incident, so I feel that I was I was caught up in the wake.
And how was your Sunday night on this radio station with
Well,
him?
since you were there.
I was there, and by the way, spent most of the night with her because he was weirded out that day and left the room. And I would be in here with Melissa for like 20 minutes at a time, and she was totally cool, thank God. And
It was. We actually had a very nice conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
Everything
are
was
friends.
fine.
But he was never
It
around.
turns out that Stench's wife and I shop at the same store.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad you guys had time.
Yeah, we had fun.
They bonded over shopping.
Stench's ex-wife because of fraud.
Right, fraud.
Exactly.
Fraud. I love it. It's the new Hollywood term.
I hung out with Stench and was like, okay, I just got to roll with this one.
Right.
And just hung out and
So-
drank some Red Bull.
Yeah.
And you know what's nice is now finally people are understanding the 7 years I have experienced.
Yeah, I don't like to think I was the cause. I believe that I was caught up in the tail end of apparently a very dramatic and traumatic night before that involved jumping out of cars.
Yeah, I was there, that too, and yeah, Melissa just happened to be right in the middle of the craziness.
I'm going to go ahead and say that you caused it. Ha ha.
You want to run with that? I will back
Yeah,
you up.
because everybody else is blaming me.
And by the way, I want to apologize to
I
you.
don't care. I pushed him over the edge, damn it.
Melissa, I wanted to apologize to you because I felt so bad and uncomfortable that night because it was such a weird night, and here you were, and you were a great guest, and you actually came through for us big time, and I wanted to say sorry on behalf of the station.
Oh, well, thank you. I actually, to be honest, until I heard, I thought, he was a little,
Aloof?
not aloof, a little antsy. And other than that, I thought it was totally cool and fun. I was like, all right, just another day at work. Everybody works differently.
Oh, yes,
True.
yes, they do. By the way, there's this guy, Dennis, but I can't get to him because the phone's all jacked up. He just wants to tell you that he's the security guy for the Golden Globes or something, and that you guys were just the hottest people ever.
Oh, we know who he is, and tell him hello from both of us, and thank you for helping me steal those Winston earrings.
Oh, is he like a stalker, this Dennis guy?
No, he's a security guard.
Oh, okay. So he's not.
he
Well,
looks
I know,
out.
but sometimes they go undercover,
Well, they help you take out the jewels that you want.
Perfect. I love it. All right, so we're going to see you guys on TV Guide, the TV Guide channel, correct?
Yep.
Yes, 6 to 8.
6 to 8, and then you guys are doing a wrap-up as well.
Yes. On Monday, you will see that.
And to me, because I don't, this is just a personal thing, the Emmys are really, really boring to me. But what I love is that I can watch you before them. I can see what everybody's wearing. And then if I missed anything, I can watch the wrap up on Monday, which is 8 and 9. Let's see, what is it? 8 o'clock, I think, here?
Yeah.
I think it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and I can watch that and get the rest of the story.
Well, we're glad that you're watching.
We love you
awesome.
guys.
Because I'll be
Joan.
listening on Monday to hear your opinion.
I will. You will. And Dee Dee do. I know we have to let you go because you have to talk to some other lame radio stations, so I will do that.
No, actually, Renee is sitting in the kitchen just sobbing.
It's just sobbing. It's fraud, man. Joan and Melissa Rivers, you can see them on TV
thank
Guide
you.
channel. And I'm sorry, Melissa, you destroyed Danny's life. So,
Good.
all right.
You know what? I am going to take credit for that as one of the pinnacles of my career.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, you guys. I'm just going through some of the stuff, the big old pile of stuff that Jack gave me, and I'm just wondering, Jack, why did you throw in the, hey, I know how to make great cheese fries email?
What?
Oh my! Just because I thought it was funny that I put in the blog that Lucy likes to eat fries, and so somebody sent me a cheese fry email. I thought, hey, that's kind of fun.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's like I'm going through all these news stories, about, all kinds of different things from Britney Spears and their statement yesterday, and Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney calling it quits because of fraud. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, Jack, just wanted to let you know my husband invented a new kind of cheese fries. You let the frozen ones thaw a little, and then you put them in a paper bag and shake in some chili powder, and then you spread them out on a baking sheet, and you cook them. And when they're just almost about done, you sprinkle some Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese over them, and they are so good.
Kind of genius on her husband's part.
I don't know. It was just. I mean, right before our mics opened, I saw this, and it just made me laugh out loud. That's all. Oh my
That's
God.
why I gave it to you.
Thank you very much, Jack. Well, this doesn't go along with this call, but I'll go ahead and take it. Amy?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
We roll.
Thank you, my darling. What can we do for you?
How do
I
you
was
make
just
cheese
calling.
fries?
I was just calling because the whole last segment I didn't hear Jack at all. And so I asked Monica, I'm like, is he there? Because I thought, I just got in my car, I didn't hear Jack. Oh, no, he better not be fired.
No, he's just being quiet because the boss doesn't like him.
And we have a huge meeting today, and so
Yeah.
if I fly under the radar, maybe he'll leave me alone.
Right.
You know, I could kind of wrap my head around when Danny left, when he was fired, and then Jason and Lisa, and I just said to myself, if they ever get rid of you guys, so help me God, I'm never listening to this radio station again.
Well, you know what?
Thank you.
We appreciate your support, but I will tell you they got rid of 2 more people.
Who?
Amy Sugarman is no longer allowed to be on this show, and Robert Lyles is no longer allowed to be on the show.
Well, I don't mind Robert being on, but Amy,
Oh, because Robert was evil yesterday.
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're alienating everyone who's listened for years and years and years.
Well, they said that you guys don't know Amy and Robert.
Yeah.
That you don't know him. I'm thinking, well, do we really know Amy? Because she's such a nut job.
Right.
Amy doesn't know Amy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amy fascinates me at my cubicle. She's so interesting because she's so bizarre.
I know, and that's why we brought her to the show is
Right.
because she's such a nut job that we wanted her to be shared with others.
Yeah, I think she's funny.
Yeah, I know. But everybody else is the comedy police. We're just servants. You know?
I suppose.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, Amy. We'll be on another radio station probably somewhere soon.
No, we won't. We have, just to let everyone know, too, that's listening, we have contracts for like 2 years. We're not going anywhere.
I know, but
Why, did other people not have contracts?
Just so you know, I'll give you extra cheese when you come into
Oh,
my
stop it!
Oh.
Everything
No
is fine.
are you kidding?
If you
Are
would
you
stop-
happy here?
Huh? If you would
Are you
stop,
happy here?
If you would stop calling our CEO, I would be
Are you
happier.
happy? Are you happy here? Are you happy
You know what?
with our new boss?
Up until last week,
Because
I
to
was
me,
ecstatic to be
yeah,
here. I was absolutely
exactly.
ecstatic up until last week when
Me
we got
too.
Mr. Morano. There's a few issues. As soon as he learns his place, we'll be fine.
But I'm
And I
just,
plan on beating his place into him today at 10 o'clock. So maybe we won't be here on Monday.
Amy, I love my job. I love this radio station. I just don't. I don't like people that don't listen to the show critiquing me.
Exactly.
It's just that's what it is. But everybody's got to be whatever
Well,
they
I
are.
hope you guys are there for a long time because I'm serious. If you guys go, that's the last straw.
We're not
I will never
going.
listen again.
Well, thank you,
Thanks,
Amy,
Amy.
and we appreciate your support.
But-
Thank you.
And Amy, if I get fired, I'll just call you at your house in the morning. It's not like I'll
And
have
do a
anything
little-
else to do.
Do a little stand up with you.
Yeah, I'll read her off some stories that I find on the internet.
That'll make me feel better.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, another Amy gone.
Jamie.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys all a little soap opera about my own personal life. First of all,
Shocker.
yeah, I know. I think I have this Tourette's thing, or I'm just a human being. You know when you really try to put negative people behind you? You try to put them over here, and you try to go on, in our case, a show. So you try to put it over here, and you try to go, okay, I'm going to do the show, whatever. Well, I'll tell you what's happened. Every single day that we've come out of this show, not one person in management has gone, hey, that was good. Hey, that was funny. Hey, what? Not that we need that because we've never got hey. But what I don't need is somebody always criticizing me. It's not good for my morale, your morale. It's just not fun.
When you start thinking in your head then while you're trying to do the show, oh no, this isn't right, and you start second guessing yourself, which is wrong.
Right, and just like the other day when he said I say too much, it paralyzed me on this show. I could not do this show honest to God, it was the funniest. I mean, it became funny because I could not absolutely do it. It was the funniest thing. And it becomes really, for me, see? This place in my head. Last night, Stench read me just a little letter that the boss had sent him about having Robert Lyles on.
That we're not supposed to do it.
That we're not supposed to do it anymore. That we can't have Amy Sugarman on anymore.
Yesterday we had to. There was an extenuating circumstance.
And I just thought, hey, dude, why not send that was swell.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then he asked us, why didn't you talk about what you said you were going to talk about? And my response is, because I couldn't stop saying and I was crippled, and you, in fact, destroyed the show by telling me I say too much. So all this crap, you guys, is in my head, and it's destroying the show, and I admit it. I don't know what to do. I mean, last night I was just like, I'm so upset I was crying, like going, I don't know what to do with this anymore because I'm so at a loss.
Yeah.
I want to like make you guys happy and be happy and all that crap. But I have this Tourette's guy that's so angry in the back of my head about what's going on here that I honestly cannot do my job. I'm truly disabled when it comes to this.
Yeah, it's become a handicap in the sense of this guy doesn't get the show, doesn't understand the show, doesn't want to know the show, and wants to put it in the time and temperature little cookie cutter mold of most radio shows, and that's not what this show is, and it never has been.
And he doesn't get it, and they never get it when they're new. And I know it's something that we always have dealt with every single new boss, and it goes that way. But I'm just tired of being slammed, I guess, by him. I'm just tired. And then what happens is I bring my negativity into this room.
And we're angry.
And then I become angry, which does not make for a healthy, happy show.
But it's fun.
And then everybody says, it's not fun for me. I like to be happy on this show. I love this show.
I'm always angry. Welcome to my world.
I know, but I mean, I love this show. You know, this is what I've been doing for years.
I do actually love this show, and I love coming in here and being angry.
See,
you're doing it again. You're killing yourself.
Can't even do it.
Because it's in your head.
I can't help it. I'm not killing me. He has killed me. He honestly has, and I don't even want to see him or talk to him or anything because I don't know what to do. I have not had one positive reinforcement from that man. All I've heard him do is tell me everything that sucks about me. And what do you do with that? Like when you are sent such negative energy over and over, what do you do with it? How do you try to pretend like, okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to smile and act like my boss isn't up my ass?
Right.
I can't. I can't.
To me, I'm able to put a lot of that behind and just go, and it's like, you know what? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm just going to do what we do and continue to be successful at what we do. So I come in and with that in mind, but then it's the behind-the-scenes shuffling. Because once you realize that we're going to continue doing our show, you don't get what you want, you go to the smaller people around us and, like, threaten them. And that's the bad stuff I don't like. So, like, when you pull somebody aside, like, let's say we weren't supposed to have Robert on yesterday. Right. Well, we really there was a situation yesterday where Robert had something set up. There was, like, a hairstylist in the hallway that's standing out there coming in to cut the fat man's hair. Well, I'm not going to let someone cut my hair. We had to get Robert on to explain this because I want to know why this team of people were here with makeup. And so we had to do that in that situation. So the boss then will go to Robert and like threaten Robert if you go back on the show. But I hate that coward stuff.
I do too.
God, I hate it.
But it's just it's just interesting. His job, in my opinion, is pick the music, and I think, and I hate to even do this, but I will compliment him because I'm a bigger and better person than him. I will compliment the changes that he's made with the music. I think they're good. I think the station as a whole, as far as musically, sounds good. And I'm not, as much as I hate him personally, I will tell you, I think that part is good. But I rent the Howard Stern movie because we're living it. And that guy is not pig vomit. He's just freaking vomit. And I'm over it. And I don't know what to do because he's paralyzed me on this show because I cannot be happy. Yeah. When you're crying at night because some butthole is telling you this, you can't really come in here and be be
Yeah, because you're going to think immediately you screwed up and
it's just mental torture. Oh, God. Thank God he's a dork. Anyway, it says this. Do other people's put down send you into a funk? Here's our mantra, okay, you guys?
Yes, they do.
Well, no, not us, because we're professionals. We can come in here and be funny.
It's the long-term, day after day put down.
It's a beating down. It's like, just, You don't get the show. You don't understand the show. We're Seinfeld and Sex and the City in a warped, horrible mess.
Right.
It's like, I don't get the show. Well, of course you don't, because you're
a
neat
radio
person.
dork.
You can cope with critical people this way. All right, so here's how we do it. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm
All right,
ready.
you guys take notes. Here's how
Okay.
we deal with this vomit. Realize you don't need others' approval to be happy.
True.
Okay.
Because we don't really care about them.
But yeah, their criticism is kind of. We live in a society where we don't get a whole lot of approval, so we have to understand that.
true.
Okay,
Just the way
okay,
it
okay,
is.
you're right. People do all sorts of crazy things trying to win a smile from someone too cold or vomity or horrid to even give it. Okay,
Okay.
all right, that's yeah.
Okay.
Remember, so we shouldn't even bother to try to make him happy.
Right.
Because I called Stench last night and said, just cancel all the guests
Yeah.
and play only music, and I'll break in once in a while and do a joke to fulfill my contract.
Yeah,
And that way everybody will be happy.
except for the listeners. And this show is about the listeners, and we decided against that.
But also, I know where my money comes from, and it comes from this company. And so I just want to play all music in the morning and break in with a joke, and I fulfill my contract.
I'm against that.
I know.
Go
He's
ahead.
like, I'm not canceling all the guests. I'm like, I'm done.
You have 4 guests today.
Remember, you are as happy as you choose to be. I really am a choosing to be happy person.
Yeah, we've been having the most fun in this room that we've ever had.
Ever had.
In the last 5 years. In the last couple of months, it's been absolutely fun in here, and all of a sudden it stopped this like last week.
You know what the thing is he knows who I am. I've never heard of this guy.
There's a reason.
It says, so refuse to play the game. Oh, you guys, we're playing a game right now.
We're
It's
sucking into the
Yep, we
power
should
trip
stop.
of the small man.
Vomit. Don't waste any energy trying to convince unpleasable, disapproving people that we are great. So we are wasting energy even going into these meetings.
Okay.
The problem is not with us, shocker, but with their own insecurity, like being in over their heads.
Ooh.
So let's just remember that, okay?
I like that.
All right.
Can I have a copy of that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Right here.
Thank you. I'll make
All
a
right.
photocopy.
Jack, do you want the copy of if you eat eggplant, you'll have less wrinkles?
Yes.
All
no,
right.
that I do.
See, right there, boss. That's kind of a funny little Seinfeld little moment right there. I don't get why you did eggplants after the one little letter that you read.
After the
Where-
bashing of me, why did you go into
why did you go to
eggplant talk?
eggplants? Eggplants is not funny.
And where
Because
will
my
I
head
have
looks
less
like
wrinkles?
Your buttocks.
New research shows that eggplant. See, I don't understand why you went ahead and read that. So you were that's not funny. Shows eggplants can stop wrinkles. A study of more than 500 people found those who ate lots of purple vegetables.
Are there a lot of purple vegetables?
Eggplant comes to mind. There's that one weird-looking cauliflower too that's kind of purplish.
Had half as many wrinkles as those who didn't. Purple vegetables. Something to think about. I didn't get that you should be thinking about it. I don't understand that. Don't let them get you down, man. When the going get tough, what is that one?
The tough go shopping.
Right. I'd like to play a little game for the next hour, and that would be your audio road rage. Just because last night Stench and I talked, and I
We yelled.
went off on him as if he was my new boss. And can I tell you folks something? I felt great.
I'm glad.
Yeah, so we'd like to play a little game of audio road rage. Oh, there it is, Jack. Here it is. Turn it up for me, please.
Oh, you want to laugh?
Yeah, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the morning. It's a new feature based on our anger problems here in this room. And we feel as if you might have your own issues.
Yeah, you got bosses.
Yeah, it's Friday morning, and what better day to do it than on a Friday? Just get it all out. Just go ahead and just scream it out. Just whatever you need to do with audio road rage. You can bitch about anything, anyone. Just you can say their first name, but just please don't say their last, and please try not to cuss.
Or
all
say
right?
the name of the company.
Right. That would help as well.
Yes.
Here is Liz. Hi, Liz.
Hi. How
Hi.
Liz.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You guys rule.
Thank you.
roll.
You're
Thank you.
roll.
Yeah. Hey, so I called because I was doing the exact same thing last night to the guy that I'm seeing that you were doing to Stench, which is just screaming about my job. I work at a place where I am a supervisor of 33 people, and I work really, really hard. And I'm young. I'm 22. But I work really hard at my job to make sure that everything goes well and everything's running smoothly. And they have me doing things, and they don't tell me what they want me to do. So I try and do the best that I can. You know, my bosses, they tell me they tell me, hey, we need to have this done, but they don't tell me what they want.
Right.
So I do my best at it, and I bring it to them, and then they say, oh, this isn't what we were looking for.
Oh, don't you
Why
hate
didn't
that?
you do it the way that we wanted it?
Yeah, you should have sorted it like this. Well, you should have told me to sort it like this.
Exactly. If you would have told me that that's the way you wanted it, I would have brought it to you that way, and it would have been perfect.
Because I'm a capable individual.
Yes, exactly.
What happens when they become bosses where they think they're so damn superior?
And you know what? They don't even work as hard, you know? They're
Yeah,
just sitting
yeah.
there, and they have no idea what's going on.
And they
have
just
no
point
clue.
at you, huh, Liz? They're like, Liz, you didn't do this correctly.
Exactly. So then I have to come in today, and they're like, well, now we put you on a new deadline, and I know you don't have anything else that you're doing with your day today, so why don't you go ahead and get this done as soon as possible? You know?
You know,
Anyway.
yeah. I know I'm right there with you, Liz, but didn't it help you last night to bitch with your friend?
Oh, absolutely. I was screaming.
I think I'm going
was
to
better
sell
after
something like a punching bag. I know they have them, but just
Right.
some kind of where it's a little softer for Liz and I because we don't want to hurt ourselves. Trust me.
Yeah,
We're-
get a pillow. Put
we're
the
far
pillow on
more
the bed,
precious than these
slam
people.
the pillow a couple times.
Thank you, Liz. Thanks for the
Thank
phone
you.
call.
Hold on, that's
All
my
right.
new service.
And don't forget, this weekend, you're boss free, okay, my darling?
Yeah.
Okay, have a great
All right.
weekend. All right,
You
bye.
too.
Thanks.
I'm going to start calling people and letting them just scream at me about their boss.
It is
Okay?
such a great idea. You were so good at it last night.
I was fired up myself.
Oh my God, you were awesome, and thank you for being a good friend like that. That was awesome. Summer, hi.
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 How are you guys doing?
We are lovely. Welcome to our audio road rage segment.
Hey, I don't have any bad bosses, but your boss sucks.
Yeah.
Well, Summer, you're gonna have that.
I hope not. Listen, I just wanted to say I grew up in Texas, and I went to college in Miami, and this is my first time in California, and this is my first time hearing a radio station that I actually liked.
Well, thank you, Summer. We appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. I don't even listen to this kind of music, and I learned to love it because I loved you guys.
Oh,
You guys rule.
We
rule.
rule.
Thank
Kumbaya. Summer, how you liking California?
Oh, I love it. It's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. But you
The
know,
traffic sucks, but you guys help.
oh, thanks, Summer. Have a great weekend, by the way.
You too.
All right, thanks. Bye. Summer. Ugh, I wonder what happens when she's in the winter. Oh my God, coming up, it's 8:10 10 after 8. Matt, hi. It's not coming up, it actually is.
Hey, you guys rule.
We rule!
I'm on the road, Jamie, and I'm so pissed off right now. You're not going to lose a listener because your boss is. I have so much road rage. I'm afraid I'm not even going to get myself to work. I can't even think straight. The last straw was he said no Sugarman.
Yeah. Well, you don't know who she is, Matt.
Yes, we do know who she is.
Nuh-uh.
I think such a perfect comparison when you said to Seinfeld and Sex and the City, because that is what you guys are. And the thing is, with those shows, yeah, people either love it or they hate it. Because I have friends who love Seinfeld, and I have friends who hate Seinfeld. And yeah, maybe your show's not for everybody, but for some people it is. I mean, I'm so hooked on your show. You guys are like a soap opera. I can't even leave town because I feel like I'm gonna miss something.
Oh my God, Matt.
I was telling Monica on the phone that I was in Miami on vacation last May, and I miss you guys so much. I called and sat on a payphone for 2 hours to listen to you because radio down there sucks. It was
Oh, Matt, kumbaya. I never knew I had a gay brother.
Yeah.
oh,
I have a question for Matt.
baby,
Okay.
I so your people.
I love Matt. Yeah, go ahead.
Matt, now, we don't really know you from Adam.
I even have a snowboarder like you.
Oh, I didn't know they could be gay.
Well, he's not a snow. He's more a surfer type. But oh my God, I can relate to so much.
No, he's really more like a snow blower. But anyway, go ahead and ask him your
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, now, Matt, we don't know you at all outside of this phone call. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Yeah, we've never
Not
met
like
you.
a magician.
I know you've never talked to you.
I'm doing a trick. Now,
magician.
And I know who Amy Sugarman is. I know who.
how?
Robin
What
Lyles
What
is.
do you know about Amy Sugarman?
She's someone who works on your staff. She's She's got all these issues with the toilet paper and the TV channels and everything. And I love, because of her, I start thinking about the toilet paper.
That
when
I
rip
do
it off
too.
the
You know
thing.
what's funny?
I never thought about that.
I never thought about toilet paper either in my life
I
until
think of
I
it.
do too. I do too.
So this woman that no one knows has affected everyone's life with toilet paper.
Yeah, we all think about Star when we pull toilet paper. That's kind of sad. We might want to get a different angle on that.
Hey, way to screw
Actually,
me.
we're not thinking about Star. We're thinking about Amy. She doesn't want to be known as that girl.
Toilet paper girl.
Yeah, but it's true, Matt. I'm the same way. I always think about her when I grab the toilet paper.
Jamie, please don't do the more music and you just come in and doing a joke. You guys are the reason we listen. If I wanted to listen to music in the morning, there's 50 other radio stations in LA I could listen to. I want to listen to you guys talking. I can listen to music all day long.
Well,
I can't listen to you guys all day long.
thank you, Matt.
Thank
and you know
you.
what? We really appreciate it. And thanks for. I feel like we owe you money for staying on
on the phone.
Yeah. Hold on the line, okay?
Hang in there. Don't give up. Don't quit, Jamie.
Well, it's like
We're
they,
not gonna let
it's
her
like they
quit.
know me.
Right.
We're not going to let her quit.
Like they either know I'm going to throw something or I'm going to quit.
No, you're not.
You know, I'm okay.
No, you're not okay. No, nothing's okay right now. There's nothing okay right now.
I don't-
But we're not going to quit or throw things
I
at
want to
people.
be appreciated. I don't want the fight anymore. You know, I want somebody to go, hey, you know what? You've lasted a hell of a long time here in LA.
Hold on.
As a chick.
And let me tell you, yesterday, I had a point where I said, you know what? This is it. I don't really care. I've worked in radio long enough. I'll get another job. I'm just going to punch him in the face. And Jamie's the one that's like, no, calm down, knock it off, relax, back up. And I'm like, no, really, I'll just punch him. We'll be fine. And Jamie's like, no, knock it off. And then today, you're the one going crazy.
Well, because you called me last night and told me that the email said, why did you have Robert on? I'm like, oh, Jesus. Did he say one nice thing in there? And he goes, no.
Yeah, hi.
I didn't even say that. Hey, Jules.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
We have to take a little break, but can you hold on about our inner bitches?
Because you guys rock.
We
rock.
Yeah, rock. You know, by now, Jules, you have to know it's the rule thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
You just want to change it up.
Yeah.
Okay. On.
All right, she wants to talk about our inner bitches
Okay.
when we come back. It's Friday! All right, a couple of reminders. First of all, please log on to Jack and myself. We have blogs.
Blogs.
Jack has it on star987.com. I have it on jamiewhite.com for the innermost workings and things you will not and cannot hear on this show. I will just tell you that. Things that we can get away with saying on our blogs that we can't say so much on this show. Number two, also on the blogs, I know that we're going to put the route map for our Avon 2-day walk.
Oh.
Yeah, we are walking for 2 days. We're bringing Monica along, and it starts Saturday morning and it goes through Sunday, and we'd love to see you there. There's 5,000-10,000 women that you'll see throughout the streets of Long Beach walking, and it's such an emotional, great weekend this weekend. That might be part of my problem. I don't know. It's just such an emotional, amazing pink weekend. You know, it really is. You'll see all this pink stuff in Long Beach, and it's 5,000-10,000 girls. I don't know. Just if you get a chance, honk at us and wave because we're busting our butts, and hopefully they'll find a cure for breast cancer. Let's see, there was one other thing. Jack and Stench are going to be at Lobster Fest.
Lobster Fest!
Not quite as noble as Jamie's weekend, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's Jamie's gonna be out walking for a cure. Jack and I are gonna be sitting at a table judging dogs dressed as seafood.
But you know what's great is that it's San Pedro, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so close to Long Beach. It is Long
Yeah.
Beach is right there.
Right next
so
door.
you can give us a big yay, holla, and then go down there for Lobster Fest.
Go to the beer tent.
Yes, and think of us. Oh, that's so. It makes me even angrier, Jack.
We'll be in a VIP tent, sucking down a brewski, having a lobster, going tip of 40 to Jamie.
Oh, that's so mean. It's so incredibly mean.
Thinking
Hanging
of you.
out with the guy who was in Georgia the Jungle 8.
You guys have him?
That was a fun. No, actually, last year what happened was one of the judges on our panel
The
was
Little
a guy,
House on the Prairie,
Right,
Nelly
Nelly
whore.
didn't show up, and so
Yeah.
one of the other judges was a guy who was in Georgia the Jungle, the straight to DVD
And he took
version.
her place?
He just showed up, I
That
guess.
was awesome.
And the Lobster Fest people told us we didn't know that guy. He just showed up and said he was going to judge.
Yeah.
So we had no clue. Nobody knew who this guy was.
If you're gonna I believe it was him because if you're gonna fake who you are, you're not gonna say I was.
Oh no, it was him.
What
but
did you say his name was?
I don't know what his actual.
I mean,
name
what
Oh,
was?
George of the Jungle 3 or 4. Or
Yeah,
something.
you're not gonna make that crap up.
No, he didn't make it up, but he wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh well, he
Just
we
walks
should
around
thank
doing.
him.
Yeah, he just
He
walks
was
around
funny.
doing press as George of the Jungle 3.
I recognized him too because I have that DVD and my kid
that's
had
just
watched it, and I was like, "Hey, that's him! I watched that movie."
Just tragic. And it's going to be a great weekend for those of us that are new surfers.
Oh
Yes.
no, it's not. If you don't know how to surf, don't go out there this weekend.
I'm a surfer now.
Yeah, 6 to 12 feet.
I'm totally going to rip and curl.
You're gonna rip and die if you go out there.
Rip and curl. To me, that sounds like nice and easy Clairol hair stuff.
Right. It
Rip
sounds like a
curl.
hair dye.
It's like
Rip and-
surf product.
It is?
Yeah, rip curl wetsuits.
Oh,
It's a brand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to rip and curl and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Roxy.
Hold on, you're walking. You're not surfing.
Yeah, you're not doing
Well, I'm
anything.
gonna, at the end of the evening, Jack, when we get to walk, I'm just gonna go catch one.
To relax.
Yeah, just
chill in the
like,
surf.
just to the kick back right on.
Oh.
All right, and our show continues. We're doing audio road rage on this fine Friday morning. Audio road rage is the portion of the show where you just get to bitch about anything, everything. Please do not mention last names in your bitchiness, and please do not mention names of companies, but feel free to vent. It just will make you feel damn good. That's all. That is absolutely all. Somebody wants to talk to us about our inner bitches. I don't know if you guys have inner bitches. I mean, you've been. Never mind.
Yeah, I have one.
Jules?
Hey there.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, there.
You know, I'm listening to this, and I love you guys, and I've listened for years. And I can't listen all the time because my kids are little, and so it just has to be when I'm alone in the car having me time. But this guy, you mentioned Howard Stern. Howard Stern wasn't famous when he got his pig vomit boss. You guys are. You need to get bitchy with him.
Yeah.
And just be like, excuse me, we are the talent. And you need to throw a big you-know-what fit and show him who's boss.
Well, the last time I threw something at a boss.
Oh, it didn't go well. Don't tell her to throw things.
Remember
Yeah.
the water bottle?
Nothing. You just need to throw a fit because instead of like going home and, venting with your coworkers and doing all this, self-help therapy, you just need to get bitchy with him.
Yeah.
And just say, you do not know what you're doing. We have a gazillion people who listen to our show every day and love us, and you need to back off.
Well, what I tried to do, Jewel, honestly, was at first I didn't agree with some things, and then I apologized for it. I thought I took the high road. I apologized for it. I said I was wrong in those actions, so I apologized. Then they implemented some other things on this show. For example, like they wanted us to play another song. And I said, okay, I will take the high road. You choose your battles.
And the songs sound good right now. The station sounds great.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Stench. And so I did that. That's fine. That's fine. But now I'm at the point where just shut your trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because he just, if you
And like I
haven't
said,
heard of this guy,
I've been doing this here at Star for 8 years or whatever.
I
don't know
know.
where he's been for the last 8 years. I don't know him.
And who gave him the authority to arrive unknown, unannounced, and change your guys' show?
Never heard of him in my life, by the way, ever. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
famous in the industry. Never heard of him.
Yeah, so he's got to report to somebody, and you just need to just say, I'm not dealing with this.
I think
And
that
don't put it on you, and don't get introspective.
there must
and
be
say,
some kind of like what do you call it? Blackmailing going on. That's the only reason why I can imagine that he's
What's
here.
weird is the bosses over him, like, they're
I
really
love Michael
cool.
Martin. I love Michael
Martin's
Martin.
cool.
I love him.
Ashlog's cool. Our big bosses here are really cool and like us, and we have a good relationship with them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
It's
you
fine.
know what? They're going to figure it out because it's going to be so much bad PR that this guy is just going to end up backing down. Because if you compare yourself to Howard Stern, that's great, and he went through a lot of
No,
crap.
I didn't
but
compare
you
myself. I
guys-
compared our boss. I'm like, if you watch that movie, then
Yeah,
you know
well,
what we're
behind the
dealing with.
scenes.
Yeah, exactly. But that poor guy, when he started, he was from a small little station. You guys are in L.A. You're
Yeah,
totally
you would think by the
famous.
time you get here, you kind of get it.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been here for 8 years, maybe, and in the same place, that maybe you kind of get it.
Yeah, that's a
You
run.
might be doing something right.
Maybe. I don't
I've
know,
been
Jules.
listening to you since before my first child was born.
Holy
I mean,
hell.
that's a long time.
In dog years, especially.
Yeah.
Well, mom
56
years,
years.
even longer.
All right, well, Jules, I appreciate your phone call. And again, you know, the problem with me is I'm so open and honest, and I hold on to these things where I guess I'm not enough of a professional to just do the show.
No, you're just, you know what? You're probably too much of a professional. You just need to get bitchy with them.
I need a massage.
Yeah.
A massage, some pot, and some beer.
We're having a morning show meeting today at like Burke Williams after the show.
I want to become the guy that used to sit by me. I want like pot, beer, an IV of morphine. You know, no wonder people go to drugs and stuff. You know, when they have somebody, down their throat all the time.
Stop trying to communicate. Just
I
let
want
them
some
have
smelling salts.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I want to open up my nasal passages and smell better.
Funny.
You said that was funny. All right. Hey, Jack, how are you doing over there? You seem very sad.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Do you want to find out how you find a gay snowboarder?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would love to know how to find
Perfect.
a gay snowboarder.
When we come back. Alrighty, I have to tell you, because, you know, I guess we'll just tell all.
It's Anger Management Friday here.
It truly is. You know, Stench got a phone call from his wife. And he said, oh, God, my wife's calling. She's going to tell me to knock it off or, you know, what are you doing?
Knock it off. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Right. Do you want to get fired? What are you doing? Even though you only make this and I make this much.
You still got to pay for that left shoe, damn it.
Exactly. And so I could see him listen to the message, and then he kind of chuckles and stuff. I said, oh, is she mad? He goes, she's laughing at me.
She's like, this is the funniest the show's been in a long time when you guys are this mad.
I like, that is not supportive. He goes, she just kept going, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are so mad. It's so funny. And I'm thinking, I don't know if that's what you want to hear from your spouse.
It's true, though. If I see someone flip out and get mad,
I know, you watch.
I watch and I laugh. I saw Robert Lyles get so mad at me one day, and I couldn't help but laugh at him. I was like, oh, God, and he was so mad I was laughing.
Remember what we all said about Kevin, or not Kevin, what's his name? Robert Lyles to Kevin Gabay. I need Kevin right now.
Oh, right.
Kevin!
He'd flip out.
Yeah.
He'd flip out, and we would all watch. So I don't know if y'all are listening and not taking us serious like perhaps his wife, and you're actually just laughing at us. I feel sad.
But, okay, by the way, she heard me on the phone yelling. I was in the back, like, office at our house with the door shut on the phone last night, yelling, and I'd already kind of told her what's going on here at work.
Right.
She walked in after I got off the phone and said, were you talking to Jamie?
She knew?
That's funny.
So she could apparently hear my conversation through the walls as we were yelling so loud.
Oh, we went off last night. It was so fun. And I was hoping that it would get it out of my system by today, but apparently it didn't. Instead, I had an entire speech. It's funny how you lay in bed and you imagine what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Right.
And I had this whole thing in my head. Oh, it was really great. But anyway, I forgot what it was because I fell asleep. Good news, though. Gig is at the beach, and our
Oh, good.
boss
Awesome.
likes Gig.
Yeah.
So this right here,
Well, he wants to sleep with him.
allegedly.
Yeah. Sorry.
Gig won't have that ugly ass,
Yeah,
though.
oh no.
Allegedly.
Gig gets good-looking guys.
Not frumpy old farts, but I'm just saying we have a lot of bosses. It could be any of them.
Yeah.
Gig is a highlight for our boss. Our boss loves the Gig, and so, gosh, we have to incorporate what the boss loves. So, ladies and gentlemen, live at the beach, it's Gig!
Gig!
He
Oh.
loves this.
Why did you hang up on Gig?
I didn't.
You're secretly venting at Gig because you know the boss likes him.
I just actually, my big fat finger hit the wrong button. And to be honest, I've even gained weight in my fingers. Because I don't lose weight because of stress, I gain it.
Well, me too.
You were
Look how
just
stressed I
bulking
am.
up for the walk. You'll lose it all this weekend.
I had a loaf of garlic bread last night that was to die for. It was
I bet
so
that was
good.
good.
Oh, hey, Gig.
Hey.
Hey, our boss likes you. So,
Hi, Gig!
So you just have the whole show, the whole rest of the show. The next hour and 20 minutes is all yours. Because we want to please him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, Gig. What's happening in Malibu, by the way?
Oh my God! In the
Oh my
last
God! Oh
5
my God!
minutes-
Hey, you say "Oh my God" too much.
Oh my God!
Well, when I'm at the beach, I get in that mode.
Ah, I see. Bitching. Anyway.
No, in the last 5 minutes, the waves went from just kind of like, oh, cool, to oh my God, huge.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That's
They
what gig.
are-
That's what happens to Gig after a couple drinks at a bar too.
Yes, that's true. Gig. So you're there in Malibu. Where are you in Malibu?
I'm at the Gladstones.
Oh.
Parking lot right at the bottom of Malibu.
Yeah. I know where that is. And you're
Yeah.
defying death right now. They're crashing over the top.
Yeah, I'm at the end of the. I'm on one of the stones right now, and the water's really murky and brown and icky.
Icky and murky.
It's like so
Yeah,
gross.
Oh my gosh, that's the new
like-
name of our new morning show. Icky and murky in the morning.
Icky, murky, and gross.
Hey, can you get close to it so that we can hear the surf?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I can't get much closer than
Come
this.
on,
Come
Gig.
on.
How
do
about
it for
walk
the
down on the
show.
sand near the restaurant?
All right, I'll do it. Oh.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Oh,
that's where I left that.
Oh.
There's this surfer guy taking off his wetsuit.
Oh, go interview. Let's go
That's-
interview him.
I thought, like you were falling on the rocks.
No.
Not there's a hot guy semi-nude.
Let's walk
No.
over and interview him.
Woof. No, I can't do that.
Yes, you can. You're on the radio. You're a news anchor right now. You're not a
he's
gay
way-
guy right now. You're a news anchor.
He's way on the other side.
Oh, that's why.
So are you, Gig.
So put down your binoculars and go to the water.
I was homing in my gaydar.
Well, find somebody to interview. Is there anybody around you?
Yeah, there's some surfers that are just getting here.
Well, we'll go talk. Let's go talk to them. Right? Let's walk over.
Surf's up, brah.
Yeah, because it's getting wild.
But don't act like you're gay.
Yeah, be all straight.
I never do.
Yo, no.
Oh.
Whatever.
Who would ever
And say the words bra
Yeah.
and booter.
Booter's
not,
not
a
surf.
surfing.
Sorry, and plus he shouldn't say booter.
Right.
Yeah.
Should say Hooters.
No.
No, nothing. Are you there yet? I'm gonna.
I'm running.
Okay.
Cover up your
you know
thong,
what? Just
too.
walk, because we're gonna take a little break. So just walk.
Okay.
Don't run. You'll hurt yourself. I really think we could change that to icky and murky in the morning. Icky and murky in the morning,
I like it.
everybody.
Icky, murky, and gross. Those were his three
I know,
words.
but the problem is, Jack, if you were a true radio professional, you would understand that the M of murky flows into the M of morning. Thus, icky and murky in the morning.
Okay, I
yes,
gotcha.
right. See, you need always, in radio school, you learn this.
I gotcha.
Didn't you go to radio school? You need the M to flow in with the M. That's why we
no.
did Jamie and Jack.
Right.
We didn't go Jamie, Stench, Jack. See, our J's flew into each other. This is how it's funny. It's an inside thing.
It's true though, and then now they've changed it, and we changed it back. 'cause
Icky
it didn't
Murky in the
flow.
morning. Icky Murky in the morning. I like it. Icky Murky morning. Hey, Gig.
Hey.
Hey, it's Icky Murky in the morning. That's right.
Very icky.
Oh,
Very icky here.
so Gig, are you talking to any surfer dudes?
Yeah, I've got Ron here.
Ron, great. Can I talk to him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hang on. Is this Jamie?
Let Ron
Hey,
know that
Jamie.
Gig's creepy.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
We are lovely. By the way, let me just apologize for the little gay man standing right beside you.
Oh, you mean Gig?
Yes. Did he introduce himself?
Yes, he did. He came up to me and said that they were going on the air, and could I wait until I paddled out?
Yeah.
Right.
to ya.
Right. So you
Very
probably just missed a whole set.
A big set, brah.
yeah,
Killer
brah.
set.
A killer set, brah.
I just missed the whole set here. Actually, it's high tide, so it's not as good as we hoped.
Oh. All right. So, what can we expect out there, Ron? Is it Ron or Rod?
Ron.
Yeah, Ron.
Ron. So 6 feet, is that what we're looking at? How many feet of waves?
Well, right now, because it's high tide, it's almost like 9 o'clock, which is the high tide. I think the faces are pretty small, but as the
Now,
tide
the
goes
faces, what does the faces mean?
out, the face of the wave is sort of the height that you're looking at. But
Okay.
it's not the way you really measure a wave.
How do you measure it with your
the
penis?
back.
From the back.
No, from
Oh.
the back.
Okay.
So a 6 foot wave is really huge from the front.
Yeah, a 6-foot wave could be like a 10-foot face.
Yeah.
But that's quite opposite of me. Like, if you look at me from the front, I look thin, but you look at me in the back, huge.
But the dolphins are out here, and it's a beautiful day, and there's going to be surf all week.
Could you teach us 5 perhaps key words that we as non-surfers should learn, brah?
Sure.
Okay, so we know bra is one.
Yeah.
Bra, okay. How about, oh, God.
Is booter one?
No, it's snowboards.
Booter?
That's for
booter.
No.
No, not really.
No, okay.
tubed.
Tube? What about the tube?
Definitely stoked.
Stoked. We are stoked. That's a good one. Let me write that one down. We're stoked. Stoked. Is bitchin' still one or no?
You know, for the old longboarders, bitchin' is still valid.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't want to feel old, though, so let me
I'm
just mark
old.
that one off. Damn it, bitchin'.
That's no 50s, though, you know?
Oh, wow. Wow, that one's going to hurt, Ron. That one,
well.
yeah, that, not liking you so much right there.
What if you? What do you call it if you wipe out now?
What are you?
Eat it.
Eat it,
Eat
thrashed.
it, eat it. Yeah, there you go.
Thrashed.
It's early in the morning.
It's okay, Ron.
tough.
Yeah, I know. You know, that's why we should be better prepared and have you all ready to roll.
What
How long
about
have you been up for?
Hey, what are you wearing? What, Jack? What's your?
what do you call
Wetsuit.
hot chicks on the beach? Weren't they Betties or something like that?
Yeah, Betty's. There you go.
Why are they called Betties?
Orange County term.
Oh, see.
Is there some kind of?
I don't know where the
Betties?
origin of
I have
Betties is.
no
I've just
idea.
heard it before.
And now, where do you live at, Ron? Because I know beaches are very territorial.
Yeah, I live in Venice.
Oh,
so
right.
you're okay to roll up to Malibu? Gotta
Yeah,
be-
it's cool, but you know you got to respect the guys that are out in the water, and if a guy's on a wave, you got to not drop in on him.
Oh, drop in, right?
Oh, that's a good one.
Now,
Drop
what
in.
do you call a fat guy in a wetsuit?
A beached whale.
Beach whale, still the same. Okay, just curious about that. And what about a gay man in a wetsuit?
a slick willy.
The Scissor Sisters. I don't know. What do you-
I like slick willies.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that is good. Well, Ron, enjoy your waves. I'm sorry we interrupted your morning. Do you have a job, Ron?
Yes, I do. I'm a music publisher.
A music publisher.
Cool.
Yes.
So you can just take off on a Friday morning and hit the waves, can you?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good to be Ron. Are you all I
Yeah.
hear that?
My
It's
boss isn't listening.
it's just good to be Ron. Are you a married fella?
No, but I'm engaged.
Oh, congratulations. You know,
Yeah.
once I was engaged, Ron.
Oh, really?
To a booter.
Yeah, to a booter
Happened.
baby. And let me ask you this, Ron.
Okay.
Let's pretend you and the missus, you get in a fight, right? You know you love each other to death, but you get in a fight and you guys say, okay, we're not engaged anymore. How long before you hook up with another woman?
Oh, immediately.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, the only way to get over that is to move
we
on
go.
to the next thing as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah.
But even if you loved her, you would do that?
If I loved her, I would do that just so, you know, it kind of takes my mind off of it.
Drown your sorrows in another woman.
Because do you know that my ex-fiance, 2 days after we broke off our engagement, hooked up with a chick?
Oh, man, that sounds bitter.
This is bad.
I'm just
You
thinking
should be
like,
hooking up.
huh?
You should be hooking up.
I didn't want to. I felt sad. And I'm thinking, if you feel sad, you don't want to hook up with another
Hey, he
chick.
was crying while he was
But do
boning
you want to
her.
wallow?
Oh,
Do you want to wallow
you're
in
not
the sadness,
helping.
or do you want to move on?
Well, I guess to me it was a sign of how much you really love or care about somebody.
I don't think that's right.
In girl world, yes. In guy world, no.
So you just, if you and the missus got in a fight right now and she threw the ring at you and you guys were just done, you'd go bone a chick like tonight?
Betty.
I wouldn't bone a chick, but I would definitely start dating and, you know, try and get out there and get my mind off of being bummed out.
All right, Ron. Well, I learned a lesson
Rock on.
because I was taking it personal. Like, oh my God, he never really loved me.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, but I feel that we really had a therapy moment here, and I'd like to thank you for doing that for me. I learned a lot from Ron.
Anytime,
Yes.
Jamie.
All right, Ron, I'm so happy that we learned about Betty's, eating it, stoked, bitching. Was there other stuff?
Bra.
And bra. I think we've
Yeah.
learned a lot this morning, and our slick willy was my favorite term, by the way.
Oh, good. I like that one, too. I'm going to use that one.
Well, right next to you, you can.
Give him a wetsuit.
Thank you so much there, Ron, and have a great set.
Thanks.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
I love the Ron.
Ron was
a
very
cool
nice.
I
guy.
love the
problem.
Ron.
Hey.
I love Ron.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, Ron, is he a handsome devil?
Yeah, definitely. He's got the salt and pepper thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Big white smile.
Stop it.
Yeah.
A big wide what?
Yeah, trim type body. Oh,
stop
Oh, yeah.
I got my buddy Phil here. He heard us on the radio. He had to come by and give some support.
And isn't it funny? His name is Feel. Is it like a butt buddy or is it just a regular buddy?
What? Is he what?
Are you going to get his number later, or did he just randomly
Is he
show
on
up?
your team?
No, Ron. No.
Not
No,
Ron.
Ron,
Phil.
Fill my
No.
butt.
Oh, for Phil. No. Phil dropped his daughter off down the street, so. Yeah.
Well, so it doesn't mean just because he has a kid doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does
But
in my
I'm-
world.
I'm not going to give up. There's plenty of other guys out there.
Oh, what? Did you find a buffet out there?
Oh, my God. I swear there's at least 50 surfers right now.
He's so happy.
Oh my God, I'm so gonna start surfing.
Oh my gosh, this
This
is.
is so my favorite sport now.
I just secrete lovely smells.
You just smell like roses.
No, I don't want to know what this is about.
No, he's like, what's that smell? I said, I put lotion on, dumbass. It's supposed to be pretty.
Yeah, you always have a lot of things that are supposed to smell pretty. What was the one
That
that she
smells
spread?
pretty.
I didn't say it smelled bad, Jack.
Yeah, what the hell
I
was
just
that?
said smelled funny.
It's not bad. There's just overpowering fruit smells a lot of the time. What was the one that was supposed to make you
She
more
smells like
jolly?
peaches right now. I want to eat her arm.
Grapefruit. Remember the grapefruit
Oh, yeah,
spray?
because that was a theory. But I did that for the show as an experiment because if you remember, the study said that women that smelled like grapefruit appeared to be like 10 years younger or something.
Yeah, it was something. You're right. It was something like that.
So I was like a fetus.
Right, because you drenched yourself.
You were dressed as a giant grapefruit.
So you guys, men apparently thought that women looked younger. So I put on so much that I swear to God, I was like a fetus
Yes.
with the big eye. Arr! Sorry. Let's talk to Heather. She's the one that
that's
was
right.
feeling kind of sad, and we need to lift her up. And Jack, if you'd like to choose a happy song after we get done with this, feel free. Like something like that will pick her up. I don't know, like Sunshine almost always makes me happy, or maybe something about the waves. Whatever you're feeling, Jack,
Oh
that might
my
make her.
God.
You just keep it in mind as we discuss
You're asking
things
the
with her.
wrong guy for happy songs. I'll look.
You're asking the depressed guy for happy songs.
Well.
Happy song to Jack is like the Smiths,
what is that?
the most depressing band in the world.
Heather?
Oh, I got
Oh,
it.
you killed
Ran
her.
her off, Jack.
Heather, did you turn?
Yeah.
Hi,
No.
hi, Happy. How are you?
Good now.
Oh, good. Now, what's going on? Maybe we can help. We have expertise in being, well,
Depressed?
yeah,
And angry.
and angry.
Let's see. You guys do help me.
Oh, good, thanks.
Well, thank you, Heather. So what's going on?
Just getting slammed a lot, and your show was helping me
And
deal with that.
Heather, who's slamming you?
Anybody?
Everybody's slamming you?
Yeah.
At work and home?
What?
At work and home?
I don't work.
Oh, you're.
So it's at home.
So
Yeah.
are you married?
Yeah.
And you have kids?
Yeah.
And they're all just taking advantage of Heather?
No.
I mean, like your husband's like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?
No. It's just like specific people and just
Friends or relatives? I guess I just need more information because
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here and drive myself crazy trying
Unless,
to guess.
Heather, do you think you're just getting in where you're caught in the spiral when you get in depressed and everything seems wrong?
yeah, I've been there. Yeah. That can happen to me.
So is it friends or family? What's going on? Just tell us what's going on and we can help.
Right, we can make this
Well,
better.
like I don't want them to be listening and
Right, you don't have to say names
Feel-
or anything. Just
feel
like,
bad.
just, you know,
Well, okay. I have a problem with pride.
just with pride.
Yeah.
Like gay pride?
We'll get you a rainbow flag.
Oh my
Everything will
God,
be
I have
better.
that same problem.
With pride, meaning what? I'm.
Like I act proud, like it's in my voice, and I think that I'll just get proud of myself for just stupid stuff, you know.
So sometimes you give
Every day-
yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, but is it like grandiose or are you like an egomaniac? Or
Cocky.
I guess so because people I talk to tend to slam me and
Say you're full of yourself, or are you in
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
just a confident person?
No, I'm not a confident person.
So you over-exaggerate your insecurities with pride.
And those around you want to bring you down a notch by putting you down.
I guess so. I don't know.
So what were you happy about or feeling so good about that they all brought you down? You painted something? I don't know. You cleaned well? I mean, what did you...
Yeah, right. Or planted something in my garden or bought something at the store. Stupid stuff.
And you were really proud of it.
Well, wait a minute, Heather. This is not a problem. Welcome to the world of women. It happens all the time. You know how it is when you go to Pier 1 and you get something 50% off and it's bitching? And then you come home and you show your husband, oh my God, honey, look at this. It's awesome. It's this runner for the table and it was 50% off. It was only $14. It's just awesome. And they're like, and they don't even know that you're talking to them?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you get mad at them and you say, I can't believe you don't care about the runner. And then they say, I can't believe that you actually think that I will care about the runner. And then you say, I just want you to be more involved in my life. And they say, well, when you're bringing home just a thing for the table, I really can't be that involved in it. And so maybe you should realize that I don't care about stuff like that. And then you, Heather, you march upstairs and then you go, forget it. And you slam the door and then you just lay there. And then they don't come back up to get you. They're watching football downstairs. So that makes you even more mad. So then you march downstairs again and you're like, you don't even care that you've hurt my feelings or that I'm upset. And I'm sorry that I told you about the beautiful new tablecloth. And for now on, I'm not going to tell you anything else. And then they say, good.
While you're up, can you get me a beer?
See? It's just totally normal.
I think you made her feel better.
You did.
See,
this is not you. It's us. It's us because we want them to care about the little things. And sometimes even stuff that is for them, we want them to really think is great. Like we do stuff for you guys. Like I made spaghetti. I wanted him to say it was the world's best spaghetti. He said nothing, but I'm really tired. I don't even know if I want to eat.
And sometimes, I don't know the personality of the person that you are with, but I know I will tend sometimes to hurt my wife's feelings just joking or being mean because I live with mean people here in this room. That I get really,
I'm not mean. You got put up as mean.
I get really, really mean.
Jack's not mean.
And I'll say something mean or nasty, and then in the end, it'll hurt her feelings, and I was only joking or kidding, and sometimes, they take things the wrong way.
Right. That would be me. I take it the wrong way and all personal. And
so you're sensitive like that.
I'm very sensitive, and that's always been a problem.
Yeah, I have a sister like that. When I'm teasing her or whatever, she thinks it's really serious, or she gets so serious about stuff. I'm like, I'm just kidding. It's supposed to be funny. And then she's like, oh, okay. But then she's still a little, kind of moody about it.
Yeah.
Well, and that makes those of us that are trying to kid you kind of uncomfortable because we feel bad, and then we try to make it up, and then you're still mad at us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. You guys got it.
I really am reading more into this.
Me
She's
too.
really suffering from a lot more. I sense a little bit of depression where she slipped in from whatever started it into a much darker place.
What?
Did you make a mountain out of a molehill?
Oh, I do it all the time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then I want to kill myself.
Oh,
yeah.
See?
Did I call
I'm the most evil person on earth, and I just need to quit everything and kill myself and stay at home because I need to, protect society.
Hold on. Hey, here's what you got to think about. Anytime some
Heather, okay,
dumb
at least you
thought
can laugh.
like that.
At least you can laugh at it because you know it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're like,
kids.
but you know what? You're no different than any of us. All of us feel that. Yes, I promise you. All of us go to that. But I do the thing of, I'm just moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving. I'm going to Alaska. I'm moving to Australia, wherever. I'm always moving in my head.
Really?
Yeah. So you're no different than any of us when it comes to that. But you have to realize, your children adore you, right?
Yeah, they do.
They do. Okay. So.
And need you.
And so you can't, think that selfishly because they love you and adore you.
Yeah.
They do. They just idolize you. Oh my God. And how embarrassing for them if their mom goes off the deep end because when I moved to Alaska, all that's there is the people that you left behind and they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So the kids adore mom. She rocks. Yeah. The husband, they come and go.
No.
As far as loving us.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
So that totally normal, and your whole thing of I'm not worth it, blah blah blah. What you have to do is you have to write your list of what's great about Heather.
But don't show it to anybody, or they'll put you down.
I know.
Yeah. So let's.
I think I get confident, and then I'm like, okay, I'm confident now. I'm gonna be normal today. I'm gonna be a normally confident person and not walk around with my head. And someone senses it, and they slam me.
Yeah, and you got.
I hate myself again, and I go around like that for another day or two, and then,
But did you hear our mantra earlier this morning? It's people that bring you down are really insecure about themselves.
Yeah, we get slammed every day by our boss, yet we're still in here with the happy face on doing the show. And
I'm really not that happy about it.
We have each other. We're having fun with each other in this room.
And rule number 2 on that list was like, it's a mean world.
Yeah, did you hear us talk about that, Heather?
I did, but I didn't write it down, and I was wondering if I could get it.
Yeah,
Yes, you could get it.
I will totally. I gave it to you, Stench.
Yes, I know.
It's the whole thing about that. I didn't know this either. Here, let me read it. Okay. I didn't know this either, but it says, in this world, in the society we live in, we don't get a whole lot of approval. I didn't know that. So it's totally normal and natural that we apparently aren't worshipped. And I think, Heather, that we're worth it. Like, that our husbands and everybody should just worship us. We're amazing. But apparently, according to the survey, that we're in a society where we don't get that.
Right. Well, I've never worked. I've been a housewife for a really long time, and I've never worked, and so I feel pretty. I get those feelings, that I'm not worth anything because I don't work.
Right, and you feel lonely?
Yeah, and I deal with a lot of loneliness.
You're going to have an affair.
No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, because then you feel bad about yourself, too.
Right. Then you just, hate yourself for a year and, have to, then you have a real reason to hate yourself.
Well, here's...
Instead of a made-up one, you're proud of the plant you bought at the store.
No, you know what? It's so funny because that's what my girlfriend, she's a stay-at-home mom too. And she's like, it's just the little things. Like I planted a few tulips and I took him outside to show him. And she said, am I so pathetic now that I think that this is amazing?
Right.
And I said, you know what? Those of us that work, because I work, all I want to do is be you, Heather. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So I want you to remember that as I work every single day, all I wish is that I was the stay-at-home mom with a couple of great kids. And I really think you're an admirable person to put, your things aside to be there for your kids. And I wish I could be as a great a person as you are.
And
I really mean that.
My wife had a great idea. She just told me yesterday. She goes, if you're because sometimes I feel trapped at home. I'm home with the baby all day. She's like, you should get in one of those mommy and me classes. Let the kids play, and you can bitch with all the other moms. It's like, hey, that's a solid idea.
Jack, that was a backhanded compliment in there somewhere.
I liked it. It made sense.
So, Heather?
Yeah.
Just remember when you get down that I wish I was you. I'm not kidding. You know how the grass is always greener?
Yeah.
Okay, so just...
don't you just work in the morning?
Well, I work in the morning, but what I'm saying is my hopes and dreams are to be a stay-at-home mom with children.
Heather's going to make me mad.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's my hopes and dreams, and you're living what I dream of doing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have kids yet?
I don't. I had stepkids, but my ex-husband kind of took them away.
And
He kept them. They were
Clifford
his.
the cat is really hot and requires very much maintenance.
I have a cat, Heather. Hold on the line, okay? We have a lot of people that want to talk to you and hang out with you and whatnot.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Why is she making you really mad?
When she started that, don't you just work in the morning stuff? That's the stuff my wife will pull when she wants me to do all kinds of stuff during the day.
Call Jamie.